What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News, and Cardi B is using her voice to raise awareness about Breonna Taylor because we still need justice. So yes, Cardi may be basking in the success of her new single WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, but she's never too busy to talk social justice reform as she calls on male rappers to speak out on the tragic death of Breonna Taylor. Just on the heels of the successful release of her and Megan Thee Stallion's WAP music video, Cardi stuns on the cover of Elle magazine's September edition, where she called on her fellow male rappers to speak out on the lack of authoritative effort put forth on Breonna Taylor's tragic and wrongful death. Before we get into Cardi's words, I did want to issue a trigger warning as we will be discussing upsetting and disturbing news. Please only continue watching if you feel comfortable doing so. While mentioning the Black Lives Matter movement during the interview, Cardi opened up about why she wishes the men in her industry would speak out on situations like Breonna Taylor's more often, saying, quote, "A woman like Breonna Taylor, she was young. She looked like she was listening to your music. She looked like she was your fan. You should stick up for her." Breonna was wrongfully murdered back in March in the very early hours of the morning by police officers who obtained a no-knock search warrant in connection with the narcotics investigation. While no drugs were found in Breonna's home, she passed away after being shot 8 times, and according to NBC News, the man police were searching for was already in custody. Cardi went on to speak out on the fact that no arrests were made against the officers who killed her, saying, "That is so insane to me. I saw Breonna Taylor's name everywhere, but I didn't really know her story. What they did to her is really f***ed up. Really f***ed up." Cardi has been actively calling for justice on social media over the past few months, following the deaths of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, and like millions of others, she is still in shock over everything that happened. While reflecting on the devastating incident, Cardi said, "Imagine how frustrated her mom was, crying, probably hysterical. The cops call her saying her daughter is in the hospital and her daughter is not even there. Then the person who's supposed to protect her is asking her mom, 'Do you know anybody who would want to hurt Breonna Taylor?' When you guys know who killed her." But as Cardi continues to fight for racial justice, many have accused her of glamorizing white privilege, more specifically in the WAP music video. As the music video began trending, fans were furious about Kylie Jenner's cameo, where she strutted down the hallway in a leopard print bodysuit and cape. Writer Danielle Young took issue with this, tweeting, quote, "Normani did all this and Kylie walked down the hall and opened the door. If that's not a perfect visual indication of black women having to do the most and white women do the bare minimum to get somewhere, I don't know what is." Cardi was quick to fire back in defense of her decision to include Kylie in a series of since-deleted tweets, claiming that not everything is about race, adding, "Normani is one of the best female artists that dances. Like, she dances her f***ing ass off. Why would she open the door? Please tell me how that would make sense." Cardi also revealed another reason why she put Kylie in the video, saying that she simply treated her sister and daughter so nicely at Stormi's second birthday party. She said, "Travis and Seth are real close, and Kris Jenner have given me advice on certain things I asked for, and her husband real cool with mine." And if anyone, Cardi has been vocal about getting rid of America's person in power after Trump has been accused of racism many times before. She used this opportunity to shed some light on the importance of voting and why she's decided to vote for former Vice President Joe Biden, who just appointed Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate in the upcoming election. She said, quote, "I want a president who makes me feel secure. I want a president who understands the pain of the people. I want a president who is going to give us answers." Cardi then condemned President Trump, saying that he's basically doing the exact opposite of that. She added, "Those people that he caters to, he's not going to do anything for them. It's not like Republicans are getting better housing. It's not like Republicans are getting better benefits. They're not. He's not doing anything for anybody. He's just saying things that appease the same people." And while we are on the topic of voting, I can't stress enough how important it is to make sure you use your voice and vote in the upcoming election. If you are 18 years and older and have not registered to vote yet, we've linked some resources below on how to register in your state. But to get all the details on why Tiger King's Carole Baskin is outraged over the WAP music video, click right over here for another Clevver video, and then let me know your thoughts on Cardi's interview with Elle and her defending Kylie down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.